I want you to go ahead and test your hearing prowess right now. You hear this video, right? Now walk outside. You hear that car coming, right? That's why I didn't fucking flatten you. You hear those birds chirping, right? That's why that falcon didn't come chirp your balls off. Yeah, all that's gonna be gone in about 30 years for you, bud. You're absolutely cooked. I want you to go find the nearest inanimate object you can and just begin to violate it. I'm talking about hair pulling, booty pumping, booty groping, the most egregious acts you can possibly think to perform. And yup, that's what you're doing to your eardrums every fucking day with Frank Ocean blasting your shit max volume. Frank done nutted all in your shit. Frank's Ocean is all in your shit, all in your ear canal. It's over with. Now, the point of this video is to talk about why that doesn't fucking matter. I don't care, and I'm pretty sure you don't care either. You're watching this max volume, and then you'll play music max volume, and then you'll watch another YouTube max volume. How do I know? Because you just like me for it. Music has become an integral part of our lives. It's basically the equivalent of addiction. You know how, like, people are now addicted to those sugary ass coffees, those 128 grams of sugar ass coffees, those I'm gonna give you a heart attack tomorrow ass coffees, those this sugar spike is going straight to your dick ass crumble cookies. Yeah, that's pretty much what music is nowadays. Music is the new McDonald's, except you're not putting down the old addiction of McDonald's, you're just adding music while you eat McDonald's and get fatter and fatter and fatter and bigger and bigger, and that dick gets smaller and smaller and smaller, and your walking endurance gets shorter and shorter and shorter. You get the point. But much like scrolling TikTok, you constantly need to hear something. You constantly need to be entertained. We're fucked. Those millennials complaining that we're different and that, yeah, you're right, buddy, but I don't think anybody gives a shit. You're like 40, shut up. But yeah, we're all done for. Now, you may be asking, what is my reason personally? I'm sure nobody asked, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. Music amplifies whatever emotion you're feeling. So right now, I am currently depressed as shit, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play some Radiohead, and then it's gonna amplify it. And you want to know what's going to happen when it amplifies? The whole world is going to get darker and darker and darker and darker and darker and darker and more depressing, right? So even if you were to get angry or happy, no, let's throw away the happy emotion. If you were to get angry, right, and you were to put on some Chief Keef, guess what? Nobody's safe. And I think that's a superpower in a way. So if you're angry as shit and you are already fighting demons and you put on Chief Keef, those demons are going to get bigger. And everybody's gonna get fucking destroyed. Imagine walking throughout life void of anything to live for, and all of a sudden you realize you can put on a soundtrack to intensify the strength of them big booty demons. This works with any emotion. But for me, most of the time I'm pretty sad. So you hear me blasting Frank Ocean, don't say shit.